Hello, welcome to Selner's Minis, and welcome to my first vlog that I plan on doing this year for 2025. Now, there are a bunch of things I can go over, but I think I'm going to make this one pretty simple, and that is what I plan on doing here on the channel in the near future. I do want to say, let's start off with paint fearlessly. It's just paint, and you can fix any mistakes. And let's kind of dive into what I'm working on in the first part of 2025. So I am a little bit behind on my videos for Board Bar Games. I have a class there and I like to make videos to accompany the classes that I do. And I've gotten a little behind. So I have, I believe, 4 classes that I need to catch up on. The first one is on worn leather. In other words, how to make leather look worn and used. The second one is what I call modified metals. It's a technique I picked up from Serestro, and it is basically mixing other paints in with the metallic paints to kind of control the intensity. In other words, kind of a semi non-metallic metals. It's not really non-metallic metals because there's metals in it, but you can control how intense and where the light hits, and it makes it a little bit more obvious. It's easier than doing non-metallic metal, in my opinion. It's also easier than trying to do true metallic metals. I can do both, but I kind of like this technique because it's great for tabletop, which is what most things that I paint for, and it's a lot faster than non-metallic metals. The second is corroded metals, so rust and corrosion for iron, steel, bronze, copper. And then the last one is the OSL class I just did recently at Board Part Games. So I have 4 I need to do, and that's doable, but it's going to take a little bit of time. I have the minis that I'm going to be using, with the exception of the corroded metals that I can show you. So I have, for the leathers class, I have this Reaper Bones Blacksmith. And then, because you can do this in a couple different ways, that's pretty quick and easy, I also have this Reaper Bones Mercenary, who has this nice leather trench coat. And then I have, for my modified metals, I have this big, huge Evil Warrior. He's got a lot of metal on him. And then my last one that I have a miniature for to show is the OSL. And this is a guy with a lantern, also Reaper Bones from the Henchman pack. So I'm looking forward to doing these models. I will paint them up to the point until I am going to show the technique. That will make it go a little bit faster. So like for the blacksmith, I'll have everything painted except for the leather apron. And for the mercenary, I will have everything painted except for the trench coat. But I will work them up to get them so it's easy just to get this going and show people how to do this technique. The OSL means painting up the miniature and having the darkness already and the lighter areas already determined, and then brighten them up, brighten them up, and then adding the color. In that case, it's probably going to be a yellow or an orange. The Evil Knight is pretty much all metal except for his cloak. So I'll probably paint that cloak first and then work everything up so people can see what's going on. And then I do believe I have the Iron Golem, like the large one from Bones 4, that I can get ready for the corroded metals because it'll be easier to see on a larger model than a tiny model. And I'm looking forward to doing that as well. Beyond these 4 videos, what other things do I have in mind? Well, I don't really know quite yet what I want to do for painting models. However, I do want to start the board, and I kind of already did. I have styrofoam glued to cardboard, but I need to start putting dents and divots in it to make it more uneven so it's not so flat. And then I can start working on like priming it. And it's probably going to be hand primed with Mod Podge and black paint. And then working that up because I want to make it kind of a universal board that I can put either town stuff on, or I can make it a wilderness. But we'll go over that when I get there. Other than that, like I said, this is my first vlog. Maybe the next one, well, there will be another one. Another one I hope will be a little bit more focused on what I want to do. Um, and maybe I'll just paint some things that you can see I'm painting that I'm not going to make videos on, because I can't make a video for everything. I don't have that kind of time, as I work a full-time job and I do this on the side. So anyways, I hope this is of interest to you guys, and we will see how this turns out. But I will do another one. I will probably be about 2 to 3 weeks before the next one shows up. But my goal is to do these at least twice a month to let you guys know what's going on in the studio. All right, thank you very much, and I will talk to you later. Thank you. Bye.